Hi Pisces, thank you for joining me. This is going to be your reading for week commencing the 12th of May. So it's a general read and it won't resonate for everyone, so please take the bits that fit and leave the rest, and cross-watchers bear in mind that roles can be reversed. I'm really hoping to get you some guidance in a situation that you might be struggling with at the moment. So I'll draw a few cards and I will clarify. Let's take a look then. Scorpio. Four of Cups, Nine of Swords, King of Pentacles, and one more, Four of Swords. I've got the Knight of Wands as the overall energy for the reading. Now this is a bit of a flighty energy. This is somebody who's maybe in and out of your life, somebody who's not able to commit. This could be a positive energy, you know, we're out there looking for adventure, some fun. It all feels a little bit short-lived, and from what I can see from this reading, I don't know if there is a sense for you to need to calm your mind a little bit and maybe your lifestyle in general and just take a bit of a break, a bit of a pause. It feels like we might be kind of looking for satisfaction in areas that's not really delivering from what I can see here. So, in terms of the situation, I'm getting Four of Cups. Not very happy. There might be a need for an apology from somebody or for you to give an apology. With this, it's almost something's being offered up that they're just not satisfied. I just don't feel satisfied to do this reading. Like, you're offering that to me, but I'm not really interested. King of Wands, Five of Wands. You might be dealing with somebody who's quite egotistical, or you might be struggling with your own ego at the minute, because I feel as though I'm going to say a confidence, but it's coming across as quite annoying, you know, so maybe in that cocky sense, and I think that's causing some rifts. So this is either somebody you're dealing with or somebody's reaction to your energy at the minute, but it does feel a little bit like it's just annoying. What you need to know, I've got the Nine of Swords. Oh, dear me. So these are all a bit heavy. Maybe stressing, struggling to sleep at night. Similar look, Five of Swords, so we're getting a headache. Nine of Wands is our wounded warrior. I don't know if this is just a sense that we maybe need to get out of our heads a little bit. And I said about needing to calm your mind. I think I want to say really, there might be a situation that no matter how much time you put into worrying about it, it's really not going to change the outcome. So it's giving me that what if scenario. But what if we spend the next 4 weeks worrying about this thing that might never happen? You know, it might be something that's, like I say, causing the sleepless nights, possibly nightmares, but it feels to me as though it's becoming overwhelming, but it's something that you can't control. So I don't know what that worry is and how you need to address that, but it does feel like it needs looking at, this worry, this stress, and it could be that it's from past pain, but it needs managing, I think, in order for your, you know, well-being moving forward. Guidance moving forward, we have the King of Pentacles. That's clarified by the Seven of Cups and the Two of Cups. I feel like there's quite a wise old energy with this. It feels a bit like needing that chat with, you know, a really grounded granddad, you know, who's got the life experiences, whose words just come from a really kind and loving place. I think you need to speak to somebody who gives you that warm and comforting feeling, because I'm seeing a lot of confusion here emotionally and potentially around love, around romance, and I do feel that there's somebody in particular. This could be a message from somebody passed over. And what I would say in that sense, like I say, you think about that person who creates that warm, comforting feeling that you could go to about anything, and they would always give you that sound advice. You need to, I don't know if it's a case of being a bit more honest with yourself, but you are definitely looking in the wrong areas, and I don't know what that's going to mean for you, but that keeps coming up for me. Four of Swords then, as a final message from the universe, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Swords. Now I like this in the terms of, if you can just take a little pause, a little break, a breather, maybe like I say, stop looking for these short-lived thrills and, you know, instant satisfaction from things that are just, have no purpose almost. I think that's when your wheel's going to turn. And I think with the King of Swords being out, we need to look at things with a very rational and practical view. I don't know if your emotions are just all over the place at the moment. That's kind of how it feels, but, you know, we need to ground ourselves to get that clear vision, I think, at the minute. So I'm going to finish your reading with an inspirational quote. This is my You Got This deck. So let's see what advice we get for you. Stay close to anything that makes you glad to be alive. Again, you know, spend time with people that are important to you. Do things that genuinely make you feel good. So I do think that you're putting your energy into some areas that's just not fulfilling you. Okay. So I will leave that there for you. I hope you can take something from it, and thank you for joining me.